Apart from President Muhammadu Buhari, who was given a befitting welcome here in Yokohama, dozens of other heads of state and government across Africa, international organizations and private companies have also arrived to leverage on the opportunities abound in Ticad 7, advancing Africa's development through people, technology and innovation is the focus of the conference last held 3 years ago in Nairobi, Kenya. What are the expectations for Nigeria?
Nigeria has benefited significantly over the last 3 years. So the meeting here is to essentially take stock of that and then to plan for the next 3 years. And then also it's an opportunity to have bilateral meetings with significant sectors for the Japanese business and government sectors. For instance, with 200 million people, Nigeria should be one of the hubs, manufacturing hubs for Japan to be assembling cars in.
There should be some certain networking. The issue of the security challenges in Nigeria, especially in Borno State, is as a result of some factors, mainly unemployment. So I think this conference will foster vista of opportunities to us, especially in the areas of waste to wealth, so that we can engage our youths using new technology. Communication is also very important now. We can also create wealth, jobs, using the communication facilities. So I think these two things are also very important.
However, for reasons best known to them, some Nigerians back home have been criticizing President Muhammadu Buhari for opting to be in Japan. As they say on certain media platforms, the Nigerian leader ought to have been in France for the G7 conference. For the Foreign Affairs Minister, Geoffrey Onyema, the critics are either being mischievous or ill-informed.
I would say there was no basis for that because, first of all, the G7 is for the 7 biggest economies in the world, and we're not yet there. And the Africans who were there were what are considered as the African Union Troika. And the way the Troika works is the incumbent and present president of the AU, the outgoing one, and the incoming one. So they were invited in that capacity. So there's no reason and no basis why Mr. President should have been there.
There were also certain media images suggesting a protest by members of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB against President Muhammadu Buhari's visit to Japan. We sought to hear from Nigeria's ambassador to Japan, Muhammad Gana Yisa, on the veracity of such images.
Those pictures were not from Japan, as far as we know, as a mission here, and as far as the Japanese police is concerned. Those pictures were certainly not pictures of events that took place here in Japan.
Ticad 7 will be declared open by the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at 3 p.m. Wednesday afternoon local time, while President Muhammadu Buhari is scheduled to address plenary on Thursday. From Japan, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.